We've got approximately 2 minutes for questions, and I think, oh, look at that, perfect timing. We've got a question here from Tony Grace for the panelists. Do you also think that low public awareness about the UN SDGs is contributing to the lack of political action? i.e., if the average New Zealander isn't asking about the SDGs, then politicians have little incentive to focus on them or frame policies around them. Has any research been done on to measure New Zealand public awareness? And what are some of the great initiatives you're aware of that have been really successful in raising awareness and advocacy? And we've got about a minute. So if Bronwyn, Girol, or Ronja, if you've got an answer to that,
well, I would just hop in and say very quickly, the school strikes completely changed the conversation of climate. They changed it from a technocratic, very carbon focused to a moral debate about what we owe individuals. I know Girol's written a beautiful book about love, so that might be the cue in there. Do you want to talk about, one of the things is people have got no bandwidth, ministers and the public. So we have to do the work to show how these indicators are already there and how we can measure them. And I think this is where universities can step up. We can't just keep saying it's bad that no one else is doing it. We're the people with the time. And Girol, do you want to talk about your love, your work on love?
Very quickly, I should say that there is very little awareness of SDGs around the broader community. The best thing that has happened for the SDG framework is for the young kids walking on the streets of Wellington and revolting, and that's the only way Wellington will change. They are too comfortable to do anything by themselves, so that kind of thing will do it. It has to come from the communities. It will not happen in the center. And one of the initiatives we're pursuing is to take the rsdg.org.nz to the schools of New Zealand and trying to engage with students, young students, to see whether that's a way. And everybody can do that. We can all do that. I think the young people are the hope.
Ka pai, tēnā kōrua. It's funny, it's made me think of a saying or a whakatauki that we have in te reo, ko ngā rangatahi o nāianei, ko ngā rangatira moa pōpō. The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. And I think it's fascinating that it's taken youth to bring these sorts of issues to the forefront of thinking, not only for society, but for our leadership as well. So, tēnā koutou, I tō tātou nei pai kōrero. Just another show of appreciation for our panelists for opening up tonight.